Welcome back, welcome back. It is me, BrittReacts, and today we are reacting via a kind suggestion to Jeff Dunham's full monologue. Let's see what he has to say.
And driving around the city the last couple days, I couldn't help but realize that here in D.C., just like everywhere else in the country, gas prices suck. My wife and I live in L.A., and we, not long ago, were the proud owners of two big, giant SUVs, and we decided to do the economically and ecologically right thing. We got rid of one of the big, giant SUVs and got a Prius. I don't know what you're laughing at. It's a great vehicle. You jump on the freeway and punch, and it goes... And when you can drive underneath an 18-wheeler and go, that is really dirty, and
They
drive
were
back
never
out,
that small. They were never that small.
that is just too damn small. It is kind
They were never that small. I'm with you though. Like, I'm not a fan of driving behind a Prius, but you know, whatever. Have you seen the new ones though? Like the newest Prius. They're nice. They're like nice cars. And they were like the first ones on the market, right? To be like environmentally friendly cars, right? So shout out to all the Prius owners. I just think it's interesting that this is from 2007. This man is complaining about Priuses and gas. Has anything changed? Has anything changed, or we are all on the same hamster wheel, no matter when you were born?
of cool when you go to the gas pump to fill up, because in one tank you've driven like 2,000 or 3,000 miles, and you go and fill up, it's like, oh, all done, I'll be damned. 10 cents, that's amazing!
10 cents is crazy.
Not used to a vehicle like this. So all of ours have big trucks and big SUVs, and the one vehicle I refuse to get rid of, I've had it for 10 years, it's paid for, I love this thing, I've taken good care of it. I know it's not politically correct to drive it anymore, but I don't care. It's the H1 Hummer, the real one, the big one, the military one.
Wait, why is it not politically correct to drive? I know which one he's talking about, but why is I'm clueless to this. Fun fact, my high school boyfriend drove a Hummer, not the military grade one, like the big, like, you know, regular one, I guess. Not the little one, because then they came out with like the small Hummer. He drove the big one, and that's the car that I learned to drive in. And an even funnier story is that one day we were driving through his neighborhood, and there was this big hill, and there was a bird, and I drove over it, and it literally, like, you could hear the bird pop. You learned some fun facts about me today, didn't you? You're welcome.
I don't care. It's the H1 Hummer, the real one, the big one, the military one.
What's wrong with owning that? I think that's so cool.
I love this thing. It has a 38-gallon tank. Gets 7 miles to the gallon. Diesel, where I live at its peak, was $3.84 a gallon. Yeah, I went to fill it up that week. It wasn't even empty. It cost me $148.
That's like a Range Rover nowadays.
I pushed the vehicle home. As it rolled into the driveway, I called my kids out and I said, girls, look at our new front yard ornament. Get in the Prius. You suck, Dad. I used to pick Priuses out of the grill of my Hummer.
That's funny. That's a good joke.
During the holidays last year, we had to take the Hummer to get a little maintenance done on it, and then we went to pick it up when it was finished, and we're driving home, and my wife was behind me. She's driving the Hummer. I'm in front. I'm driving the Prius. I was tricked somehow. I don't know how that happened.
How'd that happen?
But she calls me on the cell phone, and she's laughing. Let me explain to you why. The Prius that we own is not a black Prius, it's not a red Prius, it's a blue Prius. But it's not really a blue Prius, it's more of a blue Prius.
First of all, I love that he said it wasn't black or red, because I feel like those are the only two colors I've ever seen Priuses come in. But then the description of the blue is so spot on. Like, I know exactly what color it is, you know? It's like somewhere between periwinkle and sky blue.
Yes, it's more of a blue Prius. Yeah. It's pretty. Sparkly. I did that a little too well, didn't I?
He's funny. Jeff, we think you're great.
And also while I'm driving, I'm holding in my left arm my wife's 3-pound Chihuahua.
Why can't she have the Chihuahua in the Hummer?
And you have to hold this dog when you're driving, otherwise it'll fall down between the seats, and you're like, where the hell is this dog? Oh.
Another fun fact. I had a dog named Spanky growing up, and it was a Chihuahua. There you go, you're welcome.
Oh, there you are. Let me put down the parking brake. That'll hold you, little bastard.
The parking brake is crazy.
Oh, I got to shift. Oh.
Oh, he sounded just like a dog. He sounded just like a hurt puppy.
That was your head. I'm sorry. I thought it was a little shifty thingy. It's same size and leather and fur. I don't know the difference. And I thought I was grinding the gears. Thanks for laughing at that. That's the stupidest joke I tell all night, so. And a Chihuahua. That's my wife's idea of the family pet. The dog I picked out for us is Bill, our golden retriever. He's 80 pounds. Now, that is a dog, ladies and gentlemen.
That is a dog.
By the way, I named him Bill because I've got him when Clinton was in office, and as a puppy, he was humping everything.
Good
but
one.
when it comes to dogs, the big ones, the little ones, I have criteria for what is and is not a dog. Here's what is not a dog. Anything that bounces when it barks.
Fair.
Not a dog. Anything I can easily drop kick over my back fence. Not a dog. Anything that's...
I'm sorry, but the thought of someone drop kicking anything is so funny to me. Like, and I am not like, not animals, but just like the thought of a drop kick, right? Like when people are angry and they like drop kick something like a stuffed, I don't know, a stuffed animal, whatever. It's just like such a funny visual to me. Please don't go around drop kicking puppies.
Easily drop kick over my back fence. Not a dog. Anything that's regularly terrified by a running leaf. Not a dog, it's a yapping beanie baby. That's what that is.
Oh, beanie baby.
It's the Richard Simmons of canines. That's all I'm saying. Yep.
What does Richard have to do with this, Jeff? He does a really good squeaky dog impression. Like, oddly spot on.
Honey, what was that? I don't know. Bill sitting right next to me. I don't know either. You're a genius. Do it again. I figured out size does matter in the canine brain. Bill, golden retriever, very smart animal. When he was a puppy and I had to potty train him, if he pooped on the living room carpet, I stuck his nose in it. 3 times later, he figured out, oh, I'm not supposed to crap here. Next 2 dogs, same thing. Now the little brain-dead Chihuahua comes along. She poops on the living room carpet. I stick her nose in it. 3 times later, she thinks, oh, I'm not supposed to crap ever.
Aw, that's painful.
And that's why they shake.
Oh my gosh.
Another way that Chihuahua proved her lack of intelligence, most dogs know when you find a stick in the yard and you put it in your mouth and you run with it, you put the stick in your mouth sideways.
Oh gosh. I am not a pet owner. Like, I have a husband and 2 kids. I got no space for a pet. But I'd love to hear from you pet owners how true and spot on this is. I mean, I feel like what I know of dogs specifically, this feels like it's really true, but I don't also feel like I have enough information maybe to you know, definitely stamp it. But it feels like it could be kind of true.
Sideways. I am not kidding. This little idiot dog found a stick about as long as she was. She stuck it in her mouth to run with it, but it was sticking straight out the front. This is all true. We're all sitting on the couch watching TV. No. She comes running through the house as fast as she can. That stick's sticking straight out. And as she runs across the carpet in front of us, for some reason, she decided to quickly look down.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, stick stuck in the carpet, crammed down her throat. With momentum, she actually pole vaulted over the stick. Of course, my wife and my girls were like, "Ah!" I couldn't breathe. I was laughing so hard. And then I thought, damn, if she'd been going just a little faster, I'd have a new puppet, a Chihuahua on a stick.
So yes, I have reacted to Jeff a few times here on the channel with his puppets. He's had a few that one or two. The baby and then the purple fella, right? So I got this. But his stand-up, his monologue is great.
Yeah, my wife started going nuts with the Chihuahua thing, though. Her little Chihuahua she named Darby. And after about a year and a half of having a little Darby, my wife decided it was time to breed the dog. So my wife got on the internet and found the 3-pound stud Chihuahua. I don't know how you call anything that's 3 pounds a stud. But we went and picked up little Jake. He was for sale, and the owner just wanted to get rid of him. So Jake came to live at our house. He was full grown and ready to go. And not long after that,
I love when dogs have human names and also like just ridiculous names. Like I have a friend that named his dog Cat. But I love when they have like human names, like Jake the dog.
Just wanted to get rid of him, so Jake came to live at our house. He was full grown and ready to go. And not long after that, Darby came in heat. Not long after that, we had 3 tiny little Chihuahua puppies. The 2 larger ones my wife gave away, but the runt of the litter, the runt from 2 3-pound dogs, we decided to keep. Little Rusty is now full grown. He's a whopping 1.8 pounds. And the cool part is he and 80-pound Bill are best friends.
Of course they are. Of course they are.
I don't know how you can be best friends with someone who's the same size as your poop. My kids question whether I'm funny or not. I pointed that out in the backyard one day. I'm a comedy genius to them now, ladies and gentlemen.
That was funny.
But the other cool part is little Rusty picked me over everyone else in the family to bond with.
Makes
he likes
sense.
me best. We don't know why. But I kind of like it. I come home and he runs to the front door and I pick him up. I take him to my office. I have a little stuffed car. I sit on my desk and he sits in that car. If he sits just right, it looks like he's driving around my desk. People walk in my office and they go, "It's your rat." "Oh, it's your dog."
I think Chihuahuas are like notoriously known as rat dogs, especially when they're wet. Like after a bath, they literally look like rats.
But the bond between Rusty and me has gone beyond just companionship. There's an emotional bond there. Now, what I'm about to tell you has happened 5 different times, so it can't be coincidence. Now, the 3 Chihuahuas sleep in the bed with my wife and me. And every once in a while, my wife and I will get in an argument. We'll go to bed angry. I know you're not supposed to do that, but we're tired. Little Rusty hears the argument. He knows we're not happy with each other, and apparently he takes my side because at 3 or 4 in the morning, he will wake up and pee on my wife.
And this is why I said 3 dogs in the bed. Never. And this is no judgment to anyone that sleeps with their dogs in the bed. But if you want to know why Britt would never, because I don't have a dog, so I don't ever, but would I ever? No. This is the reason right here. Are you kidding me?
He will wake up and pee on my wife.
Rusty's gotta go. Pee on me? He's funny. I like this. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Have the day you deserve.